Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are back once again. Live drawing session number 155, 56. We're getting started in just another moment. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching this live, make sure you hit the like button. Say hello in chat. And share the stream. Let people know we're here.
Pacha pacha.
Yo, what's good? What's good? It's me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy Harbor, and we're back here for another evening of live drawing. I promise you, I won't go on any rants or what's the other word? Diatribe? Is diatribe the word? I don't know, but it's good to see y'all here. What's up to Kunam in the chat and everyone else that's lurking and coming in? If you're watching this in the future, I appreciate you checking me out as well. One thing I do want to get into before we get into live drawing, it's going to be really short, I promise you. Something I forgot to do the other day, yesterday literally. So for those of you who don't know, we lost a very prominent figure in the Black Revolutionary Movement, Assata Shakur. Some of you may have seen this news the last few days. There's been a lot of tributes and people coming out to speak on her legacy. And I just wanted to read this brief article on the Black Past, just like it's a synopsis of her life, and what she's contributed to Black American culture and the radical movement. So I'm going to read that really quick. Also, I realized this is her. This is a picture from back in the day. But I also realized when I went out the other day for the art crawl, I mistakenly called her Tupac's mom, and I was thinking of Afeni Shakur, who I believe is Tupac's actual mother, because my neighbor actually knew them growing up. So I want to apologize to anyone that immediately was like, oh, what you talking about? But anyway, are we still here? Hold on, we still here? Okay, we're still on. We're still on. So I want to read this short I guess you want to call it biography of Assata Shakur's legacy. So I'm going to do it. I'm not going to like rush through it, but I'm going to read it at a moderate pace. But yeah, here we go. This is from the blackpast.org. You can check it out as well on their site. Assata Olugbala Shakur was a political activist, author, fugitive, and step-on of the famed slain hip-hop artist Tupac Shakur. She was born Joanne Deborah Bryan on July 16, 1947 in New York City. Following her parents' divorce in 1950, she moved with her mother and maternal grandparents to Wilmington, North Carolina. Shakur spent most of her adolescence alternating residences between her mother, who remarried and returned to New York, and relatives in Wilmington. Hold on, I'm also gonna like move the photo down just a little bit. Just put it to the side. Okay. Shakur enrolled in Borough of Manhattan Community College before transferring to City College of New York, where her exposure to Black nationalist organizations profoundly impacted her activism. Shakur attended meetings held by the Golden Drums, where she met her husband, Louis Chesimard. I hope I pronounced that right. Members of the organization familiarized her with Black historical figures who resisted racial oppression and social violence. She also began interacting with other activist groups and subsequently participated in student rights, anti-Vietnam War, and Black liberation movements. In 1971, she adopted a new name, Asada, she who struggles, Olugbala, love for the people, Shakur, the thankful. During a trip to Oakland, California in 1970, Shakur became acquainted with the Black Panther Party. She returned to New York City and joined the Harlem branch. Shakur worked in the Black Panther Party breakfast program, but grew increasingly critical of the Black Panther Party because of their reluctance to collaborate with other Black organizations. I've heard about this before. Shakur left the Black Panther Party in 1971 and joined the Black Liberation Army (BLA), with the Federal Bureau of which the FBI branded an anarchist group. In 1971, the FBI issued a warrant for her arrest in connection with crimes allegedly committed by the BLA. On the evening of May 2nd, 1973, Shakur and two BLA companions were stopped by two state troopers for a traffic infraction on the New Jersey Turnpike. This encounter ended in the deaths of Asada's friends, Zaid Shakur and State Trooper Werner Forrester. Arraigned on charges that include first-degree murder, Shakur went to trial 7 times and was eventually convicted of Trooper Forrester's murder, regardless of her contention that the gunshot wound she sustained during the confrontation partially paralyzed her arm and rendered her incapable of firing a weapon. Despite forensic evidence that supports her assertions, she was found guilty of murder in 1977 and sentenced to life in prison plus 30 years. In 1979, Shakur escaped from the maximum security unit of the New Jersey Clinton Correctional Facility for Women. She traveled to Cuba in 1984, where she was granted political asylum and reunited with her daughter, Kikuya Amala Olugbala, whom she delivered while in prison. In 2013, the 40th anniversary of Trooper Forrester's death, the FBI placed Shakur on the most wanted terrorist list, conferring upon her the dubious distinction of being the first woman and the second domestic terrorist to appear on the list. Wow. It also increased her bounty to $2 million. That's fascinating. That's really fascinating. I didn't know the entire history of who she was, so that's actually fascinating to read, and I definitely want to look at some more info on her. I know there's a book, it's an autobiography that a lot of folks had recommended to read, so I'm definitely want to check that out. When she passed, it was a few days ago. She was 78 years old. So rest in peace to Asada Shakur, and I hope that folks that aren't familiar with her read up about her and learn more about the movements that she was very prominently following and a part of. But yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick because I forgot to even make a mention of it yesterday, since we just came back for live streaming this week. So anyway, on that note, we're going to switch over to the live drawing. You already know what's happening this week. The full schedule is just live drawing. We have a members only stream after this at around like 9:15. It's going to be pretty short, just discussing what's coming up next for the channel and for Habtoons as a whole, just to kind of give myself a accountability. Now people know what's going on. Now people know what's going on. I have to do it right. There will be a video out tomorrow. Really quick, there will be a video out tomorrow. It's a vlog for the a vlog for the Afro Visionaries art crawl that we did on Saturday. So get ready for that. It's going to be 2 p.m. releasing at 2 p.m. premiering at 2 p.m. But yeah, let's get into the live drawing. It's going to be pretty chill, pretty short. Not going to take too much time. Baja. And let me bump up this music. And let's get going. Also, yesterday with TikTok, man, I can't go live for like 6 days through Streamlabs. I don't know if that's either the glitch that always happens or if it's because I got restricted, but either way, I think I'm gonna be off that for a while. Like, not voluntary, but like on my own. I can never find the right words sometimes. Oh yeah, and I can confirm that Brain FM uses music from actual composers. None of this is AI, which is fantastic. So when the free trial that I have ends, I'm definitely going to subscribe, and I highly recommend it as a really great music service because you can use it on your live streams, you can use it on your videos, and they have different genres and categories and modules to kind of tailor to what exactly the sounds that you want to have. Me typically, I like the atmospheric high neural effect vibes. But there's other stuff too. They got acoustic, they got lo-fi, they've got groove, they got all kinds of stuff. But yeah, would it be? Because I feel like when people pass, there's like that always that opportunity that artists latch onto where it's like, oh, if I draw this person that just passed away, I'm gonna get a lot of attention and maybe people might pay attention to me, right? Because I would like to draw something that references Assata Shakur. Maybe not a direct portrait, but maybe even like a comic or something. But I feel like it almost seems opportunistic at the same time. It's a fine line. There's a fine line. But that was something I was thinking about earlier when I wanted to do that short presentation, or just like the reading the memoir, not the memoir, the biography. But I don't know. DQ, what's good? I don't know if any other artist that's watching this, whether you're live or in the future, if you ever felt that way. Because I feel like the times that I've done it before, I just had this thought in the back of my mind where somebody's going to be like, oh, he just drew Carl Weathers or he drew Sonia Massey because it's like the trendy thing to do. And it's like, nah, I want to actually like, commemorate their life, I just felt compelled because I don't do it every single time somebody passes. So, it's not like, you get what I'm saying? I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Says the only scenario I can think of that can make recent reference in art bad is if it's just for profiting with trends. So no, I get what you mean. Yeah, because like I think it's important for us to pay homage and tribute to people that obviously we care about, even if we don't know them personally, right? Like people that we care about or people that we've admired through whatever means that may be, whether they are an artist or an activist or someone who was tragically, you know, their life was cut short due to, you know, racism or some form of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's part of what art is, right? It's supposed to be that continuation of, you know, let me turn this down a little bit. It's supposed to be that continuation of the storytelling. That's what it all started as, right? You know, stories around the fire, passing on tradition, culture, from generation to generation, person to person. Because the stuff I got planned, honestly, is going to. I'm gonna wait till the members only live. But the stuff I got planned, I got some stuff that I think may definitely shift the paradigm of this community a little bit, if it hasn't already. If it hasn't already, I've been actively working to change the vibe here so that, you know, we are all on the same page. And the folks that can't vibe with it, they can just go. Like, I'm not gonna force nobody to stay. We actually, somebody actually unfollowed me because I've been very adamant about my stance with Black American culture and Black love and representing ourselves in our truest forms in media, right? Like, somebody unfollowed, you know what I'm saying? Like, the work that I'm doing is to uplift Black artists, and some people don't like that. Some people don't like that, and that's okay. I'm not gonna force nobody to sit here and listen to me talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force nobody to sit here and, you know, watch me do events and workshops and they looking mad. They get mad because they're not part of it. Everything's not for everybody. Some things are just for family. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring random people to your family reunion. So it is what it is. Wait a minute, is this? Okay, it is. I look like a duck. I seen love that before, but I never seen a dance like this. I've seen DQ says I've seen people on tangents go on tangents about that and go, there's too many things that I don't know. Babe, chill, not your kind of content. That's okay. No need to make a big deal about it. Yeah, I'm learning that the people that get enraged by things like that, they are chronically online, or they don't really have a huge social circle or any social circle at all. I've found that there are so many folks on the internet these days, especially specifically on specific platforms like Threads and TikTok, that make it a hobby to be angry, make it a hobby to come to a person's post, even if it's something about joy, to try to bring them down because they themselves aren't happy. Their lives are not going well and they're jealous, or they are hate-filled, so they want to spread that so they can feel just a little bit better, but it doesn't make them feel better, so they continue to do it. That's right, it's not healthy. Funnily enough, before I got on, I was watching this clip of this black trans streamer playing Fortnite, and the group that she was with is in this new mode called the Lulu, and basically you team up with random people in voice chat, proximity chat in the game. And the match that this person was in, the creator was in, the teammates were extremely transphobic, homophobic, and racist, like throughout the entire match, saying every slur under the book, just being disgusting and mean for no reason. Mind you, the creator did not say anything at all. They didn't speak at all during the entire match, and the guy just kept talking and kept going. And it's like, are you okay? Are you mentally well? If you're seeing that this person, you're not even getting the reaction that you want. You could just play, and Fortnite matches last how long? Like 20 minutes or so? If you get to the finals, like what, 20-30 minutes? So you spent half an hour trying to enrage someone that's on your team for what? And then got no reaction from it. That's a mental illness. Something is wrong and you need help. That's crazy to me. That is insane. And it's awful that, you know, I think the creator of the video wanted to stay in the match so that they can get enough footage to show how horrible these people were, but it sucks that they had to even endure that in the first place. Like, you get on a video game, you just want to have fun and escape all the nonsense from your daily life, not to just be confronted by the same shit that you might face in the real world. It's like, why y'all getting on a video game and being all kinds of isms? Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. Like, that's just a whole level of sad, bro. That's just pathetic, honestly. Like, go join the military or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go do something with your life. You gotta get on a video game and try to rag on somebody because they are different from you. It's like, you can't be safe. You can't be black and safe anywhere, bro. You can't even play a video game and be black. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it's been like that for a while though. Even when I was younger playing Xbox Live, like Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty lobbies were insane. The Halo lobbies were also insane. But the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, oh my God. The stuff that they said in there, shoot. Yo. They was on some shit, man. But that's that keyboard bravery right there that kicks in. You feel me? Because most of those people wouldn't say that to your face. I would say like 99.9% of them people is not going to say none of that shit to your face. And if they are, like, they don't realize that motherfuckers hit back. I've seen that. I've seen that happen. Like people hit back and they be like, "Oh," it was like, you can't be going crying now. You did it to yourself. You messing with people, and now we lost FAFO. But I'm gonna use this one last time because it's over with now. Because what's his name? Pete Hegseth used it. But you FAFO, bro. You fucked around and found out. Stop messing with people. Everybody not gonna sit there and just take all that racist rhetoric. Yeah, I think some people just want that attention, that rush, like you said, the rush of fighting, just to feel something. I guess I don't know. That's it's sick. You know what I'm saying? I've been bored a lot of times in my life, but I don't go around taunting and terrorizing people just because I can do that. You know what I do when I want to feel something? I play a video game, I go outside, go longboarding, go to a museum, hang out with people, that sort of thing. Eat a good meal, you know what I'm saying? Those are things that bring some sort of feeling and rush to my system. It looks like a pie almost, but it's a container. Maybe I'll make it see-through or something. Let's draw some oxtail in there. And some rice. Some rice and peas. Like another instance of that is yesterday, Michael the Librarian, we talked about it. Michael the Librarian was announced as the new host for Reading Rainbow. And what did some people do? They said, oh, we want LeVar Burton. It's like, yo, how y'all just gonna crush this man, try to attempt to crush this man's vibe? LeVar has moved on. You know, he may probably come back for a guest appearance or whatever, but like, it's a new generation, there's a new world out there, and Michael fits perfectly for that role. It's like, what's wrong with y'all? I need to watch a video or a study on why people do that specifically. Like, what is triggering someone's brain to want to act like that? Like, something that's not right. That's not right. DQ says, yeah, I like that, but I'm still gonna assume keyboard warriors are allergic to genuine joy or calmness. The way they act, I don't mean to be rude, it's not human. No, it's not human. You know how they be talking about how there's lizard people and stuff like that? I think they're the lizard people. You know what I'm saying? Like how there's always these conspiracies that there are fake human beings on the planet. I think those are the ones. I think those are the people, because there's no way you get up every day and you want to think and act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's disgusting. It's barbaric. Okay, it's 8:39. Like I said, we're going to be switching over to our members only live around 9:15. We're going to be switching over to our members only live at 9:15. But we're going to try to get as much done here as possible. This is the Sweaty Minds that's going up tomorrow, so you're watching a rare treat, because I don't think I've done a full Sweaty Minds comic on stream in a while. Maybe like the last few weeks. It's probably been some time for sure. I want to do it more though, but I'm trying to build up a backlog so I can have some stuff up on Patreon, and then also just have some things to just show in progress as well, like, you know, like, so you can see the process from start to finish. I think people really like, I think people really enjoy that, you know. I know I do, like when I watch an artist create. And speaking of Patreon, I do want to give a shout out to our Patreon members. It's thanks to our lovely community over there that this stream is on right now. Your support helps fund all the activities that we do here live on the YouTube channel, in the virtual spaces, and in person for our in-person events, exhibitions, workshops, and all that. So thank you all for supporting, and if you would like to be a part of this growing collective, you can head over to patreon.com/Habtoons and sign up for just $1 a month. And you can click that right there. It's pinned. Yeah, it's pinned in the chat. The link is pinned in the chat. And if you don't feel like doing a monthly subscription, because, you know, that's annoying, I also have a Ko-fi page, and that's a one-time donation. As you can see right there, we're trying to reach our monthly goal. If you look to my left, there's that goal at the bottom. Is it on this screen? Yeah, if you look right there, it says monthly goal, so we're trying to get that up so you can donate to that as well. We appreciate any and all contributions. Sweaty Minds is entertaining, says DQ, to just even look at. By the way, you have a really unique art style. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Sometimes I get in my head, I'm just like, because, you know, it's easy to fall in. I'll admit, it's easy to fall into comparison, or like think about what you want something to look specifically like. And I am happy with where my art style is at right now. I am happy with the characters that I'm making. I'm happy with the comics and all the other things that I've been producing. But sometimes you get in your head and you're like, damn, you know, I wish it was blah, blah, blah. So it's still nice to hear like that affirmation that people really appreciate my unique style and how it stands out, and people can, you know, look at my stuff and say, oh, that's a Habo, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of homogenous art online now. There's a lot of homogenous art in general. People really aren't practicing anymore. It's more of just like, let me do something that looks cool enough to probably go viral or get a few $100 or whatever the case may be, a few $1,000 or whatever. But I feel like a lot of people don't have the passion. I feel like a lot of artists have lost the passion, or new artists come in with zero passion at all, and you just have this connotation, this mindset of like, oh, I'm just gonna make shit because it looks pretty and I wanna, you know, be rich. And it's like, yes, I'm always going to say artists should make a living, sustainable living off of the work that they do, so if they so choose to make it a profession. But that should not be the main goal ever, because once you are money minded, you're going to have a disconnect between your brain and your heart. That's straight up. Unit 333 wouldn't have been as cool and powerful as it is if I was focused on trying to sell the comic and make money off of it, right? Like just trying to make mad bread off of it. But because it was coming from a genuine place of a traumatic experience and just me wanting to express that, it resonated with people on a scale that probably wouldn't have had I been money minded. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with Sweaty Minds. I could easily sit here and do fan art all day, right? I can easily sit here and do every trend in the book or whatever the case may be, but that wouldn't mean anything. Yes, you do have to play the game a little bit to be seen and be noticed, and that has helped me in the past. But if that was like the only thing I did, or if it was the only thing that I wanted to do, then there would be no point in existing as Habtoons. And for me, it's really important that people understand why I do what I do, and what I represent, and what I aim to accomplish through these stories and through these comics, through these characters. It's not just for funsies. Like, yeah, we will be doing goofy shit, we will be having fun, but also we have to talk about real shit sometimes, you know, whether it's mental health, politics, social unrest, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all part of our lives. A lot of the escapism that we have has that in it already. We talked about that last night. We talk about that all the time, really. But that's what it is for me. Got the other earring. Also, I want to say that we have a workshop coming up. There's two events coming up this week. So the first is the Paint the Town Green exhibition closing reception. That's going to be at Magnolia Tree Earth Center, 4 to 7 p.m. It's free, so pull up, come through, make a donation to the center. They are fundraising to get a boiler for the winter, among other improvements for the space. Proceeds for purchasing art there as well go towards the boiler. So you have two options, right? Just donate money directly to them or purchase pieces from the exhibition. That helps as well. The second event is happening on Sunday. It's our Afro Visionaries grant writing workshop. This is for any and all Black artists who are seeking to elevate their practice and find out how to get these resources and opportunities that are more often than not just right out of reach from us. As someone who has been awarded 2 grants in the past, with other opportunities on the way, I want to use the resources and knowledge that I've gained to pay it forward and help the community rise up as well. So that's going to be October 5th from 2 to 3 p.m. RSVP link is pinned in the chat. Go to that link right there and it'll take you straight over to the Eventbrite page. So yeah, just be ready for that. I'm excited. And the first one went really well. There were some minor hiccups, but you know, we're gonna move on and improve where we can. And hopefully everything that is said and spoken about helps people move forward. That's the goal. All right, so we're going to be winding down for this stream. We're going to transition over to our members only, which will be starting at 9:15. I will be finishing the rest of this comic strip off stream, and will be up on Patreon tonight and then uploaded to the website in the morning as per usual. But thank you to everyone that did come out. Whether you're watching this live currently or you're watching the replay, I know a lot of folks like to catch the replay sometimes as well. But we're gonna wrap here, like I said, tomorrow and Thursday. It's the same vibe, live drawing session, and we're going to be working on some new projects, some old projects, and everything in between. Just vibing and chatting, you know what I'm saying? Whether the chat is active or not, we're gonna do what we gotta do. But yeah, so the events, like I said, that's happening this weekend, this coming weekend. We have the Paint the Town Green closing reception. That's happening at Magnolia Tree Earth Center from 4 to 7 p.m. On the 5th, which is this Sunday, we have the Afrovisionaries Grant Writing Workshop happening in the Discord server from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Information for all of those things and more pinned in the chat, and if you're watching this in the future, is in the description of this video. And make sure you're following me across all the socials. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you know when I upload new videos and go live. Like I said, tomorrow we are premiering a brand new art vlog for the art crawl that we did with the Afrovisionaries, so be on the lookout for that. That's 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's pretty much it for tonight. I thank you again for pulling up. Shout outs to Kunam and DQK for hanging out in the chat tonight. And yeah, until next time, I will see y'all. If you're not coming to the members only live, I will see y'all tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Stay true, stay you. We out. Deuces.
Baja.